Welcome to Hope's Homemade Kitchen. Today we're making two kinds of date bites. The first is pistachio date bites, and I'll be making my own pistachio butter. And the other one that I'm doing is made with peanuts, and it tastes very much like a Snickers bar, but much more healthy. Now the advantage to these date bites is that they're made with all natural ingredients that you can actually pronounce, and they're a much healthier snack choice than eating a candy bar. So let's get started, and I'll show you the ingredients to these two delicious date bites recipes. For the pistachio date bites, you'll need pistachios, dates, some kind of chocolate. I'm using a dark chocolate. You could use semi-sweet or milk chocolate chips. And for topping, sea salt. I'll be making my own pistachio butter, which requires pistachios and maybe a little bit of melted coconut oil that you see here. The ingredients for the Snickers date bites are chopped peanuts, natural peanut butter, dates, sea salt, and some kind of chocolate. I'm using a Trader Joe's dark chocolate bar. You could also use semi-sweet or milk chocolate chips. Now for the pistachio date bites, you'll need pistachio butter, and you can certainly purchase that. I'm going to try and make pistachio butter today, and if you're just making a small batch, you only need about 1 cup of pistachios to make the butter, and you will probably still have some leftovers from this recipe. But I'm going to be using pistachio butter in some other recipes, so I'm going to make a bigger batch today. So I'm going to start with 2 cups of pistachios. Now you can use salted, unsalted. These happen to be lightly salted. If you're using the unsalted, you may want to add a little bit of sea salt to them. Now some recipes just indicate to use a blender. You could also use a food processor, but I'm told that the blender actually yields better results. And this does take quite a bit of time. It takes probably, maybe even about 5 minutes. So we're gonna start with just the pistachios first. And if I need to help it along a little bit, I did melt some coconut oil, and I'll just add some of that as I need it to keep the texture spreadable. Okay, you'll find that you'll need to stop it a few times and scrape the sides down until it starts to blend. I'm going to add a little bit of melted coconut oil in there. Get down there and break it up a little bit. Okay, it's starting to get there. We need to scrape down the sides again. I don't think I need to add any more coconut oil. I just need to give it a little bit of time to mix. Okay, it's getting to be a really smooth texture, I can tell. And I think that's good. You can use this mixture for so many things. You can just use it just like peanut butter, pretty much. I have a lot of recipes in mind that I'm going to try. Starbucks has come out with some new pistachio items, and I'm going to try to do some of those. There's a chocolate pistachio loaf that I'm looking at that may be a future video if I can get the recipe right. But that's a good way to save a little money rather than buying pistachio butter in the store, which can be very expensive. You can make your own. Okay, for the next step, I'm going to take my dates and flatten them out. Now, I'm going to have these as individual little candies. So I'm going to just I'm going to open them up where they're split. If yours have seeds in them, make sure and de-seed them. So this just forms our base. Now this recipe calls for 10 to 12 dates, but you can certainly make as many as you like. I'm just going to open them up, and you want the interior face up. And then I'm going to put a parchment paper right over those. And you can either use a glass or a rolling pin. Just flatten them out. Okay, next step is just to take our pistachio butter. Just spread a little bit on each one. I've roughly chopped my dark chocolate. I'm just going to melt it in 30-second flashes in the microwave. Okay, I've melted my chocolate. I also have a few pistachios here that I'm just going to chop up for the topping. So you just want to put your chocolate right on top of the pistachio butter. Spread it out. This is the first time that I've ever tried making my own pistachio butter, and I'm really quite surprised how well it turned out. I'll just sprinkle just a few little pistachios right on top there. I'm going to put these in the freezer and let them set really well while we make our Snickers date bites. Now for the Snickers date bites, when I pulled these out of the package, they were a little bit dry, so I did go ahead and hydrate them with some hot water, and that'll just make them a little more malleable, easier to work with. So you want about 20 of them. We're just going to line them up, and then we're going to roll them out where they will be touching each other. And you want to put the skin side down and the sticky side up. So when you break those open, just make sure the pit is removed. And with either a glass or a rolling pin, just go through and try to flatten those as best you can. Now you also have the option of just using the individual dates, kind of like I did on the pistachio ones. I'm thinking that might even be the easier option, but we're going to go with this. Okay, we're going to put this on a baking sheet. So these will be going into the freezer after we spread on our peanut butter layer. You want about a half a cup of natural peanut butter. Usually that's just peanuts and maybe a little bit of salt. Yeah, dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt is all the only ingredients in that natural peanut butter. So just use a knife. An offset spatula works really well to spread that peanut butter over the dates. Next I have some melted dark chocolate. You can use melted chocolate chips, either semi-sweet. You could even use milk chocolate. It might taste more like a Snickers if you use the milk chocolate, because I think that's what Snickers has. And then I have some chopped peanuts. Put those right on top while the chocolate's still wet so they stick. Okay, that will go into the freezer until it's nice and set, and then we will chop it into pieces. Okay, now the Snickers date bites firmed up very nicely. Cut them into bite-sized pieces. Now, if you wanted to vary the ingredients for these Snickers ones and just make regular date bites, you could vary the ingredients by putting in different butters, toppings. For example, you could use almond butter, maybe add coconut, change out the nuts, almonds, pecans. You know, just do what you like. You can see the layers with the dates on the bottom, the peanut butter, the chocolate, and then the nuts sprinkled on top. So yummy. Okay, let's plate these up and we'll give them a taste test. The pistachio date bites. We made the homemade pistachio butter. Kind of a sweet, salty, not too sweet. If you like pistachios, that's going to be the one for you, but that's really good. The other one is the one that's supposed to taste like Snickers. Let's see. That's a really good sweet treat as well. Does it taste like Snickers? I'm not convinced that it actually tastes like Snickers, but instead of dark chocolate, if you used milk chocolate, I think that would be closer. But it's really good. So there you have a couple of really good options for snacks. I'm going to store these either in the refrigerator or the freezer, maybe separated by parchment paper, and you can just pull them out for a quick snack. I think they'd be really good with coffee or a glass of milk. Thanks so much for joining me today as we made two different healthy date snacks. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell for notification of more videos to come. Check out my playlists for desserts, appetizers, and what's for dinner. We'll see you next time.